Hey guys, so hectic for me. I know I've been gone for a while now, maybe like 3 weeks or so. Um, and I was just doing some healing per usual. Anytime I go MIA, it's because I'm going through, big transition, big healing within myself, and just learning a lot, right? Spirit teaches me a lot within those times where I'm not pretty much teaching others or helping others. So, anyways, I just want to get right to it real quick, because, like I said, I didn't really expect to come on here, but I did want to get this message out. So, for some of you, if you were called to this reading, this is not a reading. If you were called to this video, this live, um, you may have had a small setback, or you may have indulged in something that caused your mental and spiritual state to have a setback. Like you could have been doing very well lately, mentally and spiritually and physically, but something could have recently happened within this past weekend. Today is what's today? Alexa, what's today?
Today is Saturday, February 25th.
Okay, so today's February 25th, Saturday, as y'all heard Alexa. And I had to make sure she didn't go off again. Anyways, this past weekend though, or coming up, you could have had a small setback. Now, this setback happened. Think about it like pulling an arrow or throwing an arrow. I don't know what they call it, like a bow and arrow type of thing, where you have to pull it back and then fling it so it can go like so far. Pretty much that's what this setback was for. Basically, I indulged in something. I'm not gonna get too in detail, but I indulged in something that I pretty much knew that I shouldn't have indulged in. However, I just felt, I guess, called to, or just I've been having temptations to. I'll say that. That's another thing. You could be like experiencing deep temptation, like out of nowhere temptations for things that you thought that you were moved past, and things like that. But anyways, so I indulged in this temptation, and after or during this night, moving on to today, because I took a nap today. But also last night I was having night terrors, and then this morning today when I took a nap I had a nightmare. Okay, now I thought that the nightmare, and not that I thought, because I do still feel this way, that the nightmare was like a reflection of, because I indulged in this temptation, now the devil has gained access to me. Okay, which may be true, but what I took away from it was God was allowing this to happen for a reason, to teach me something. Okay, now I'm gonna get into the dream slash nightmare that I had. Okay, basically in the nightmare, I'm just gonna kind of skim through it so that was I could just go ahead and give you the information. Basically in the nightmare, there were people that I know in real life in this nightmare, people that I trust in real life in this nightmare, as well as some people that I don't know, that I never really, but I don't know. They say that the mind can't make up faces, so I don't know. But anyways, that's besides the point. There were people invading my home, right? And as well as animals, cats, dogs. I love cats. I love dogs. These things were invading my home and they were trying to attack me. Okay, now the humans that were invading my home, they had knives and they were trying to kill me. Okay, my mother was acting as if she did not want to save me, and my boyfriend was nowhere to be found. Okay, I had to defend myself, which ultimately I did. I never died in the dream. I never actually even got hurt in the dream. However, the terror was real, okay? And it felt so real, okay? Now, what I got from that is, okay, so trusting yourself, okay? Your inner self is strong enough to fight off anything within yourself as well as without of yourself. So anything within as well as anything in the outside world, okay? Your inner self is strong enough to fight anything within as well as without, okay? You need to acknowledge your strength and your power without the help of anyone. Okay, there are people in your life that I'm sure will help you with a lot of things and do help you with a lot of things, but you need to acknowledge your inner strength and your power. Okay, the next thing I got is your inner being is in the 5th dimension. Okay, the body is the shell of your inner being. Okay, now I got that specific part from I think his name is IKS, or I can't think his name, but he's like one of the spiritual guys like on YouTube that been on here for a while now. It might be like IKS or IKS no or something. I forget his name because I don't really watch him, but his video came across my YouTube as I was going through all of this, and I watched that specific video. Anyways, I got that from him. Now, the rest is my own channeling, okay? So I'm going to start again. Your inner being is in the 5th dimension, okay? The body is the shell. Your inner being is your voice in your head. When you don't speak physically, when you don't see physically, when you don't hear physically, but you can speak, see, and hear all in your head, that is your inner being, okay? Your body is the shell. The inner being is who you truly are. This means that the inner controls your outer. It controls what you will see, what you will feel, what you will smell, and what you will hear. My boyfriend just walked in. But be aware of the physical. Hold on, guys. I'm going to tell him not to do. Hold on, babe. I'm making a video real quick. You good? Okay. So, where was I at? Okay, so yeah. Your inner being controls what you will see, what you will feel, what you will smell, and what you will hear, okay? But be aware of the physical or the outside 4th dimension, okay? Everything that you see outside here, okay? Because it can influence and it can bother, tamper, or mess with your inner being, causing illusions, okay? These illusions can then affect your outer, okay? So it's like a ripple effect, okay? However, your inner being holds the truth, the real truth of who you are and what can happen to you and what will happen for you, okay? So I just wanted to get that off my chest. Yeah, another thing that I got from that was like, also I felt like the dream represented old and toxic beliefs. So these could be things that you are shedding at this time, okay? You are shedding old and toxic beliefs, okay? You are going through a major change, a major transition, and a true end of a cycle, okay? So I hope that y'all understood that. I hope that you could hear me well, because I know my phone be tripping sometimes. And yeah, sorry about the little interruption. Wasn't even really an interruption, but y'all know. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your day.